Welcome back to the last game of the Simple series. We've got something to load. We've got the load screen coated with blood. The painfully familiar D3 publisher is here, and so is this studio. Look at this loading screen. It's great. Right, welcome to Zombie Virus, or as it is known in Japan, Zombie vs. Ambulance. Right, I'm not going to change anything here. I'm just going to start a new game and see where it takes us. Okay, I'll go with easy, but I just want to warn you that on easy a certain game mechanic is much easier than it is on the other modes. Just bear in mind, the game is a bit more hectic when you're playing on normal and hard. Okay, so I guess the action takes place in an artificial city that's supposed to be perfect. You know, Japanese games have a thing for these. The Silver Case has one. Artificial cities, artificial islands. Okay, it's divided in 5 areas. The most important one was Central Town, because that's where I guess all the money is. Research in the basement of the university hospital. Building his own monster. Oh, with his friend, Susie. Sure, they were doing research. Oh, I thought something else happened between them. No, there was an earthquake. Guys, you're in the basement, everything should be quiet. Well, they even locked the door behind them. Dark clouds, yes, and the city was called Sunlight, isn't this ironic? The whole city had died. Oh, come on, maybe they went on vacation. Why did she gulp? It looked human, but it was definitely not human. Like, definitely, absolutely. No mistaking. Oh, by the way, this game's introductory cutscene is fairly long. Because now that the first part of it has ended, we get to watch the second part after a loading screen. They're really milking the suspense here. Is that Susie? Yeah, she definitely looks like a woman dressed to do research in the basement. Her boyfriend and the game's main character has a very funny manner of talking. Oh, streets are on fire now. Spoiler, the streets are actually not on fire. Oh, they both talk the same way. I see why they're friends. See, there are other survivors. They're on the radio, 90% of citizens dead. Oh, what about the rest of them? Oh, they're waiting for death. Okay. Sounds reasonable. Some of us are still alive. Okay, let's go find some survivors. Oh, this perfect city actually has gates that are locked up tight so that no one can escape or come in or anything. Great, so we need to look for keymasters. A Wi-Fi radio? What? What the hell is a Wi-Fi radio? It's just so happened that they have everything they need to survive and get out of the city. Except for politicians with the keys. Anyway, so this is the game. This person wasn't present in the cutscene, she's the save game lady. There are actually 4 garages here for... wait, 5 garages for 5 possible cars we can unlock. And this is our main character. He is... not dressing very well. And this is a character that wasn't there in the cutscene either. Hello, nurse. I see, she's keeping our statistics. We've already played for 7 minutes. Did you notice that? Yeah, that's how long the intro cutscene is. And we're not even done with it. And this is our girlfriend, who somehow has a lot of information about fighting zombies in a vehicle. Not sure how, but she does. She even tells us about combos and drifting. I don't think she is who she seems to be. Okay, let's get ourselves an ambulance. And continue the introductory cutscene after a loading screen. Oh no, what's going to happen now? We're going to get a tutorial. Yeah, so that's my car health. This game is actually very nice about introducing everything you need to know. There is the survivor gauge, survivor health. If I rescue someone, you'll see. This is the morale gauge. Yeah, this is the thing that becomes much easier when you play on easy. The hospital's morale doesn't drop so fast. Yes, installing new lights onto our ambulance, we'll be able to get more out of the minimap. for now it's pretty useless. So let's kill some zombies. That was easier than I thought. This area is nice because it's got 2 power-ups. Okay, I see a white dot on my minimap. That's a survivor. And that survivor is a policeman. And now we can see the policeman's outline slowly filling up with purple in the survivor gauge next to my health bar. If it reaches the top of the policeman, that would make the policeman turn into a zombie, and that zombie will be inside the ambulance, and I'll have to kick the zombie out by... Actually, the only way to get rid out of the zombie that's inside the ambulance is by ramming the vehicle into a wall. Wait, who's the other person? Another policeman. No, I'm not going... I don't need a second cop. I'll rescue a regular person. Okay, let's go back. And I'm just keeping this loading screen for reference, how long it takes. But I'll be cutting most of them from this point on. Okay, I rescued a police officer and a male civilian. We can actually talk to different types of characters we rescue over here, in this garage. Okay, we can't talk to him. He may have something more to say in the next chapter. Okay, let's go back out and rescue someone else. There's a diner to the north of the hospital, which always has these 2 spots. Well, not always, but frequently has these spots where there are people there. And these are female civilians. And the game actively discourages you from rescuing them ever, because they have the lowest endurance. When you pick them up, they are the ones who turn into zombies the fastest. Even though she managed to shake a zombie off her car, she still has a low endurance. And yes, I just went to the same place where I picked those ladies from. And I got myself a mechanics. Yes, you see, it says a mechanics. Let's talk to our mechanics. This is the main point of the game. You collect mechanics, they increase your technological level of your garage, and you can research more hardware. I'm going to research the broad bumper. As you see, it says there 40 more zombies until completion. Yes, you do research in this game by running zombies over. And I'm just coming here again for some more mechanics. I've got 1 mechanics. And this guy is also a mechanics. Oh, this is the second guy. This is the guy who installs parts on your ambulances. I don't have any parts to install though. But I've got 3 mechanics, and I can develop the rocket engine. That's nice. Okay, there's a lot to develop, but first I need to clear the broad bumper. But, as ever, I just can't say no to some free people to rescue. Here's another new person. Oh, I guess that guy thinks he's in charge. You know, these ladies are badass. I don't know why they are the ones who turn into zombies the fastest. Okay, research complete. Now I can grab that cop and head back to my base. Oh, look at this guy. That's a soldier. And soldiers increase that bar. They increase the endurance of the hospital as a whole. Okay, I've completed the broad bumper. I'm going to research the medium ambulance now. And I'm going to install the broad bumper on my small ambulance. Anyway, soldiers increase the maximum of health that the hospital has. And the police officers, I think they either reduce the rate at which it drops, or they just give you a big boost when you bring them in. But the mechanics are the most useful, at least when you're playing on easy. And yeah, by the way, this is our broad bumper. It's a huge frigging blade. Oh yeah, I should point this out. I need to collect 7 more survivors to make another politician appear. But there's already a politician on the map somewhere. And this is the map of the city, this is the entire map of the game, and as you can see the central town is actually 4 times the size of any of the 5 other locations. Anyway, at this point I could find a politician, or I could collect more people. But I want to show you something here. And that is this poster on the wall there. That's a poster of a Splattermaster, again from the same developer. And the other poster is for Yakuza Fury. I kinda want to buy Yakuza Fury now. I've seen so many ads for it, it just seems like a good idea. Also, the reviews for Yakuza Fury don't seem to be overly negative for a simple game. Oh no, I got grabbed by a zombie. You shake zombies off by... Oh, crap, I got grabbed again. No, I couldn't shake them off using the boost. Anyway, to shake the zombie off, you need to wiggle your controllers. The left and right controller sticks. Okay, my car is damaged now, so it's suffering from low speed, but I've completed my research, and I'm going to grab that politician guy who's been hanging around here, waiting for something. Those grabby zombies are the reason why I wouldn't recommend combining, like, survivor rescue runs and grinding runs, because, well... you just take some damage, and then you need all the speed you can get to bring survivors back alive. If I had to come from a longer way away with a female survivor, I would not have made it in this car. So we rescued a politician. He is going to tell us that I need to look for 2 more politicians. At this point I can actually talk to her and get the rundown on all the survivors in the city. Male civilians, slightly boost morale at the hospital, that yellow hospital-shaped bar. Women in the city. Soldiers, they increase the max morale level. Police officers, they greatly boost morale, yeah. They lost to zombies who are not even afraid of pistols. Okay, mechanics, the most useful people. And politicians, yes, you need to rescue 3 politicians, and then they magically summon a key that unlocks the gate to a different section of the city. Though there is a bit of a problem with that. I'll show you what the problem is later when we get the 3 politicians. I'm going to get the home lights. Okay, the medium ambulance is slightly heavier than the light one, but it can carry 3 people, and it's just better. So, this is my light ambulance, small ambulance, this is my medium ambulance, also with a blade. Now I'm going to save. I'm not sure why options screen is there. Anyway, I saved, and I'm going to take my medium ambulance out for more grinding. Yes, all about grinding. This game is no Splattermaster. Oh, there's another guy I rescued. Tell me something. Oh, okay, your girlfriend turned into a zombie. But you didn't shake her out of a car, did you? And soldiers are promising to protect the hospital, but I'm here for the mechanics, the only useful people. Got my home lights, but now I'm going to get my rocket engine. I believe the home lights are a very small improvement, in that they increase the range of the search. The later lights are going to boost what we can actually find with our search. I don't need a small car, I need a medium car. Yeah, I think the final level of the lights lets you even see zombies on the minimap. More politicians. Please look for one more politician. It's funny, they don't try to tell me which party that politician should be from. I can now develop a tank engine? No, I don't want a tank engine. It's going to make me slower somehow. Industrial lights, and now we're installing the rocket engine. Yes. Apparently it's going to put my weight into the extreme range, but fine. Yes, he always wishes you don't kill yourself, man. Oh yes, we've got the rocket engine. And now I'm going to show you what this rocket engine does. It lets you rocket. Well, you have a boost function even with all your other engine types, but you get only one charge of boost. With the rocket engine you get 2. But the maximum is 3, and that's the engine you really want to get. I got my lights, but I can't develop any better lights because I haven't found enough mechanics. I think I'm going with the tires, the highway tires. They're going to improve something, right? This is one thing that this game could have done, actually tell you what the upgrades are going to do, but your mechanics are not very good at this. Industrial lights. Another improvement to the minimap. Maybe it's also another range increase. Anyway, I need to find more politicians. Oh, okay. So you see, there are still 14 survivors left in the city. I need to rescue only one politician. And here I am rescuing that one politician after rescuing 2 more people. So there should be 12 more people left. Somewhere in the city, in this district. But Wouldn't you know that when you rescue all 3 politicians, all the remaining survivors in the area just disappear? They're no longer a problem. And the politicians tell you, yeah, we're opening the gate to a different area. Please rescue all the politicians over there. Yeah, see? Please rescue the politicians and other survivors. See? These guys are not very nice. And this guy our character totally believes him that, yeah, there are no more survivors left here. I need to rescue politicians and whatever. Okay, we're done with the central area, but I'm going to save just in case, because let's go out and see. I think the music is different now. And this is something that wasn't here before. Let's turn on our siren, which only works for a moment, and find our way to where we can go. Nope, this way is also blocked. Something weird's going on here. Okay, game, where do you want me? You could have just given me a waypoint. Nope, can't go here either. Which is annoying because the exit to the next area is in the southeast. Okay, let's try this way. Ah, shit. What? Game, I can't see anything. Now I can see. Okay, we've got a boss fight. We're fighting the worm. In a graveyard. Ow. Okay, so I can see how it attacks. And no, we cannot escape this crossing because the worm has laid itself all around it. So how do we fight this? Oh, by the way, I cannot attack those walls. They are invincible, and they also slam against the ground whenever you approach them. Instead, I'm going to punch the worm's neck, head, something of this sort. Okay, it's appeared behind me again. It's funny how I can see the worm on the minimap, even though technically I should not be able to with this level of searchlights. Yes. It's getting away. What? We want to... No, we don't want to take the monster back to the hospital. Alright, rescue people in the office district. So, after the boss fight, you get returned back to the garage. Not sure why. We need to leave. There are 47 survivors in the East Building. I still need to rescue 30 to make the 3 politicians appear. And the East Building map is not, it's not big. All the survivors are fairly concentrated around the center. But the thing, of course, is that there are no more survivors to be had in the center, in this entire district. and I can only save 3 people at a time. Meaning, now I get to drive all the way to the east building, following this path, which I figured over my other playthrough. And I'm going to go all the way to the east building, through here. Then we have the loading screen. And I'm not cutting this one, just to let you know that this is how long it's going to take. And we're here at the east building, where I can save 3 people and then drive all the way back to the hospital, because there are no shortcuts here. There's a new enemy type who doesn't do much, but it's very big. There are also other paths connecting to other side areas which we haven't unlocked yet. Anyway, there isn't much to see on the perimeter, so I just went in a circle and now I'm going inside. The game is using a lot of fog to cover everything that's happening in it. I don't want to rescue cops, but for some reason this area is full of cops and no mechanics, which is tragic, really. See, another cop. So I'm going to rescue some of them, I guess, and then I'm going to show you what happens when you open the doors of your ambulance when you already have all the seats full. Yes, they scream, "Oh my god." But let's find a woman and see what a woman says when we attempt to stuff her into an overstuffed ambulance.
No.
This might be the only piece of female voice acting in the game. Anyway, I've got 3 cops rapidly turning into zombies in my trunk. Whatever. And now I need to get them all back to the hospital. And this is when the boost comes in. Very handy. And I completed my research, everything in one go. That was very nice. In addition to being remote, the east building area is also terrible for, grinding for upgrades, because zombies there somehow don't appear when you're driving by. It takes some time for them to appear, and usually they appear only after you've driven over them. Okay, I got myself some new tires, and I still haven't rescued enough mechanics to develop anything good. You actually don't need that many mechanics to develop pretty much the best parts in the game. You only need 24 of them. And I'll be trying to get 24 of them as soon as possible, because the stuff you get there, oh, it's amazing. So, I'm going to save here, and in the next video, I think I'll just show you the other bosses and the other areas without all of the grinding, because it's terrible.